I would like to find. Say look, I'm allergic to commitment. Wouldn't even let me have that. Wouldn't even let us have it. The Real Me is my 4th literary offering, and it is my first attempt at sort of self-help lifestyle book. It's a bit of comfort, it's a bit of reassurance, it's support when you sometimes need it. There's everything in there, from quite superficial stuff like, you know what I mean, how to get the perfect red lip, or how to sort of fit exercise in when you've got a busy life or a busy work schedule. But then there's really more heartfelt stuff like how to get over a broken heart, or tips for confidence when interviewing for your first job. It's a broad spectrum of stuff, and it's just everything I've learned over the last sort of 10 years or so, and that I think can help girls out there. I know everyone in Ireland's like massive Geordie Shore fans, aren't they? I used to come over here loads and I was on the show and do club pays and stuff, and the reception was just phenomenal. It was an amazing opportunity that's granted me all of the incredible things that came my way since. It wasn't a charmed existence for me. I've always been very candid about that. At times I really struggled. It's like a uni existence, like you're living in a house with like 8 to 10 other people, not to mention all of the crew on top of you all the time as well, having every single like part of your life just so invaded, and at times I really struggled with that. Like there is no, you can't say, oh, I'm having a really tough time today, can you just turn that off for 1 second? Or listen, this is my fiance and we are breaking up, can you just turn that off? Or like, she said this, I said that, like, I take it back, blah, blah. You can't take anything back. There's no take backsies. There's no just give me a moment. There's no nothing. And I think some of the cast are really good at sort of saying, oh yeah, I do this show for 6 weeks and then I go and I have my life. That is great, but I could never do that. I could never work it out. I just lived it. And it was mine. There was no distinction for me, and that left me feeling very confused, very upset, and I used to struggle. I used to really not want to go back sometimes, and I got there, I was fine. Oh my god, I'd go back in the jungle in a heartbeat. I often crave the simplicity of the jungle. It was just such a relaxed and just a chilled lifestyle. Like, it was just such a feeling of achievement when you completed the trials, and it was a real team effort across the board, and I think I really buzz off stuff like that. So yeah, I would go back in a heartbeat. There is no men at the moment. No men, I say that plurally. There's no man, there's no men. There's no mate. It's so thin on the ground, which is fine. There is no time for a man at all. I know often, like, you hear some people being like, oh, I've just got no time, and you think, you lie, you're single, you're miserable. But literally there is no time, and it does pain us to say that, because I would like to start prioritising my life differently. I think I need to start taking some time for me, for myself, for my friends, for my family, and yeah, to hopefully find someone. I'm not in a rush, but I've just got so many amazing things happening in my life professionally that I sometimes think this would be so nice to share with someone that you truly care about. So yeah, unfortunately no, there hasn't been an awful lot of partying. We did get the Irish vibe going as soon as we got on the flight. There's a couple of gin and tonics and a couple of little mini bottles of wine, but like as soon as we landed in Belfast we had to check into a hotel. It was an early start, so I didn't get to go to Filthy McNasty's or any places like that, which is a real shame. You guys could have showed me how it's done. So no, we fly straight back out tonight, and unfortunately there'll be no time to meet any fantastic Irishmen or party. Ew.